Hello everyone, welcome back to Communicative English. We are currently learning the third chapter of our course, Parts of Speech. We have already learned noun, pronoun, verb, adjective and adverb in our previous sessions. Today we are going to learn about prepositions. Remember that prepositions is a very important concept in parts of speech. Let us see what is preposition. Prepositions are words that are used before nouns or pronouns to show the relationship with other words in a sentence. In simple language, let us say preposition shows the relationship with other words in a sentence. Usually they are placed before a noun or pronoun. Just look at the example. I am sitting on a chair. Chair is a noun here. The preposition on is placed before the word, the noun chair. And it shows the relationship between the chair and the rest of the sentence. I am walking to her. Her is the pronoun. It is preposition placed before the pronoun is to. It shows the relationship of her with the other part of the sentence. There are prepositions of location, direction, and time. First, let us learn prepositions of location. Prepositions of location are used to indicate the locations or position of object. For example, there is a pen on the table. It shows the location, where is the pen or the position of the object. Examples: on, in, under, in front of, among, between. These are a few prepositions of locations. Let us see some examples. Look at the word on. You can look at the picture. There is an apple on the stool. There is an apple on the stool. The word on shows the relationship, or it shows the position of the apple. Where is the apple? On the stool. Whereas in the second picture, the apple is under the stool. The apple is under the stool. It shows the location or position. The boy is standing against the wall. Against, the word against is also a preposition of position. Where is the boy's position? Against the wall. The boy is running in. The boy is running inside. When I say it shows the position. Let us see what is the meaning of the word against. The preposition against means next to or touching on upright surface for support. For example, when you sit, sometimes you lean against the wall. We should say we should never say lean on the wall, lean against the wall, because the word against means next to or touching the surface for support. She was standing against the fence. We can say the boy is leaning against the wall. I am leaning against the whiteboard. Don't lean against the wall. It has just been painted. You can speak in this manner when your house is newly painted. You can tell people who visit your house that don't lean against the wall. It's newly painted. Between, among. You can observe a bigger cat is between two smaller cats. Between means having on both sides. Suppose three of you are sitting on a bench. You are in the middle. So you can say, I am sitting between my friend Ramesh and Suresh. Usually the preposition between is used when the number is 2. When the number is 2 and third one in the middle. When number is more than 2 and when number is not non or indefinite, we use among. I sat among boys. How many boys is not definite? Surely it is more than 2. If it had been 2, we would have used between. As it is more than 2, we must use among. I am sitting among boys. He is standing among the patients. In this manner, you can say. Beside. Beside means just by the side of. This cat is beside the other cat. Okay, I am standing beside my friend. I am sitting beside my friend. You can say. Behind means at the back of. The smaller cat is, the bigger cat is at the back of, behind the smaller cat. The bigger cat is behind the smaller cat. He is hiding behind the door. She is standing behind the wall. Let us see prepositions of directions. Prepositions of directions are used to show movement from one point to the other. It shows movement. For example, to, from, into, along, over, through, across, around. Let us have some pictorial examples. I am walking to school. The preposition to shows my movement towards the direction of the school. Richard came into the room. It shows his movement or direction. Into is used to show motion or movement. It is not a static. The cat is in the well, you can say, because the cat is staying in the well. Whereas when I say the cat jumped into the well, what does it mean? It shows the movement. The cat jumped into the box. The ball fell into the river. She poured some boiling water into the teapot. The man threw rubbish into the river. It all shows movement. She has returned from town. From, it shows a direction or a movement. They walked along the rows of the house. Along means parallelly, along. A few houses are here and they are walking along the houses, along the row of houses. The boy ran across the road. Across means what? Just crossing, intersecting. Okay. Across means the opposite side. The boy swam across the pond. Siti is walking across the road. Ali walked across the river by using the old bridge. So across shows a crossing. Now around. They are running around the tree in a circular motion, circular movement. Around means moving in a circle. The cat ran around the stool chasing the mouse. Over means over a fence or an object. Tim jumped over the fence without touching it. Over. Okay. The boy jumped over the fence. The cat leaps over the drain. These are some examples. The bird flew through the window. It shows the direction through what? Through is a preposition which shows in between or inside. Ali kicked the ball through the window. Amir threw the rubbish through the window. Now let us see prepositions of time. It is used to show when things are occurring. By, for, before, after, since, at, and during are some examples. When it comes to prepositions of time, the preposition on is used before days like on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Saturday. And the preposition at is used with the time at 6:30, at 4:30, at 12 o'clock, at noon. And in is used with months and years. I was born in 1997. They were admitted into school in 2012. I was born in April. So in is used before months and years. On is used before days, and at is used before time. And during is used, suppose the boys are speaking during the class. During, meanwhile, between, in between the class. That is the meaning. Here you have a picture. I request you all to look at the picture and speak and identify the preposition. You can see an example. The ball is on the floor. The ball is on the floor. In this manner, I request you all to speak or identify sentences available in the picture using preposition. Now let's have exercise. Fill in the blanks with in, under, in front of, over, on, next to, and behind. Let us solve the first one. There is a rabbit, dash the picture. A few prepositions will be suitable. You can say in front of the picture, or there is a rabbit in the picture, you can say. It all depends on the context. So please solve all these exercise. The second one. Simple examples looking at the pictures. Please use appropriate preposition. The next example is A few prepositions are given in the box. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate preposition. Today we have learned about preposition. It is placed before a noun or pronoun and shows the relationship of noun or pronoun with the rest of the sentences. We have learned prepositions of time, prepositions of place, and prepositions of direction. Let us meet in the next session.